Welcome back to Theme Bike Wisdom. We have some breaking news for you. Looks like the Universal Hollywood Hotel is about to start construction. Let's break into the details right now. So yes, lots of news happening yet. Universal Orlando with all the new shows and the land opening officially 2 days ago, June 14th. But also on June 14th, a new permit was filed for the construction of Building 3515. And I have reason to believe, strong reason to believe, that is the Universal Hollywood Hotel going on this lot right here. So let's discuss. So back when permits were filed a year ago, well, they were filed really actually in December of 2022, but the permits filed May 2nd, 2023 really kind of went into detail of what was going to be, what P515 was. So permits for P515 were filed in really December 2022, but they didn't really go into detail what P515 was. May 2nd, 2023, when those permits were filed, they discussed that P515 was an 11-story, 500-room hotel, and that will be going here on this Woody Woodpecker lot by the Globe. Now, you may be asking, but Ethan, you said permits were filed for 3515, not P515. And that is where, again, we're not 100% confirmation, but we have a strong suspicion based on lot maps and things that 3515 is the hotel. And let me tell you why. The Fast and Furious roller coaster was in permits described as P409. That was there are permits for the first couple of years or 3 months. They described them as P409. Now on the Universal Studios lot map, which anyone can find, again, all these documents I'm putting on the screen here are all public information. I'm not leaking anything, or I'm not going any behind secret server. These are all public document governments on LA County's website, and the Universal Studios lot map. Well, you can find this on the Universal Studios backlot page. Type in Universal Studios backlot, click on the main page, like where not the theme park, but the backlot to rent. You can rent out for filmings. You can even have weddings and stuff there. Rent out a soundstage for a wedding, or have a wedding at Courthouse Square. And that site, they'll have a lot map, and that's where you can click, and it shows you all the building numbers at Universal Studios, including the theme park and the backlot. So on that map, there's a building. It's not really a building. It's actually kind of like a fire hydrant or like outhouse or something, but it's on that hillside that is currently being built for Fast and Furious, and that building's labeled 3409. Now, P409 was the permits for Fast and Furious. They're probably using that number because the only structure that was in that development area was 3409. So that again kind of correlates right there. You can see it on the image here that 3409 is right near the escalators, right on the hillside where Fast and Furious construction is happening right now. So kind of gives credence and a reason to believe that P515 would be renamed to 3515, as in they rename numbers. They did the same thing with Nintendo. They have P for project and then a number, and then the permits and actual permits or the building number gets officially assigned. Like for the Mario Kart show building, that number will change from a P and go to a 3 or a 4, depending on the section of a lot gets you the code number. So section of them have 3. The upper lot area music kind of has like 4 inside the park, and then I know City Walk is like 5. So like the IMAX theater or AMC theater is 515. 5515. Sorry, that's the building number. And the City Walk shops have a 5 in front of them. So if there's a permit labeled for a 5, building with a 5, it's likely going to be in City Walk. Also of note, right now on the Universal Studios lot map, if you go look at it, and again, I'll flash it on the screen here, that number 3515 doesn't exist, but the closest numbers to that are 3494 and 3486, and those, well, you guessed it, are right here. 3494 is this road. They labeled it as this road, and this is the Woody Woodpecker parking lot, but 3494 is the road behind the trees there, where you take the Lincolnshire entrance and come over here. That Lincolnshire entrance to the ticket booths are 3494, and 3486 is kind of the globe area, or the former Saddle Ranch plot. They label that as 3486. So 3515 is not on the map, but 3494 is over here, 3486 is over there. Those are the closest numbers to this spot where the rumored hotel is supposed to go, or the hotel's rumored location is supposed to go. There's 2 spots, but this is the one that will be developed first. So, again, not a 100% confirmation, but it's about a 95% confirmation that the permit that's clearly stated the construction of 3515 is relating to this spot. 3515 doesn't exist. Hotel's labeled as P515 before. So this is very interesting. We'll be watching this basically every single week. We already were, but now I definitely will be every single week. Kind of investigating, see any markers, see any more markers. Remember, I was the first to discover some of those markers on the planters that are still there over a year ago now. And now hopefully we'll see more markers and more permits. Because yeah, I feel like this hotel is like my pet project. This is like my epic universe. Lisa Stella, of course, fantastic at Theme Park Stop. She got all the permits for Epic Universe like well before it's even announced. And now I feel like I'm doing that with the hotel. I discovered the permits last year and the construction permit this year. So now I definitely want to be tracking the construction all from its birth to its completion. So yeah. Say goodbye to this lot, because soon, hopefully soon, it'll be marked up, closed off, and developed. So that means security changes will be happening. When the hotel gets developed, this whole stuff's gonna change. Security is gonna move to the parking lot, and the Universal Globe, well, I think that'll stay here, but this whole entry process will be changed, which will be quite nice. Because those of you who come to the park right now know that it is very tight in this area. Expect this whole entry process to change, which would be quite nice, because security definitely should be moved and changed to the walkthrough version instead of the airport style ones they have right now. What do you guys think about this breaking news? I know some of you guys have been asking and wondering when the hotel will begin construction. Well, we now have permits, so hopefully this summer, or hopefully pretty soon, but definitely starting hopefully this summer. Got some actual construction on the hotel, and maybe by the time Halloween Horror Nights happens, or at least the Grinchmas happens, maybe this parking lot will all be torn up by now, so we'll have to see. Now stay tuned to Theme Park Wizard, because I'll be first online and discovering every single week to double check on the construction of this hotel and the other projects around the resort. Let me know what you guys think about the hotel. Do you think it's needed? Do you think it's not needed? You think makes Universal Hollywood a true resort destination? Let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, press that thumbs up button, and hey, if you want to support me, support the channel, click that super thanks button, become a YouTube member, and if you want to be first to know this breaking news information, check my Patreon, patreon.com/club722, because I made a whole post on the permit information with the images and all that, all those details back on Friday when it broke. When I found it, I made a nice whole Patreon post, so Patreon members will be the first to know. So go subscribe, check that out if you would like to see more breaking news information on the dot. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. It is a beautiful day here in Southern California, and happy Father's Day. It's currently Father's Day out there, so all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I hope you're doing an amazing job with good job parenting, and I hope you have a great day with your children if you go see them. Other than that, have a great day, and bye-bye, everybody. Also, if you want to see, if you want to be first to know about this breaking news information, definitely check out my patreon.com/club722, because they are the first to know. I post about this permit on Friday when the information came out, so you can go check out my Patreon, support me there. You can also click the super thanks button if you want to support the channel. And that, like, subscribe, and check out my socials down below, and have happy Father's Day and have a fantastic day.